I'm directing Talk to Me Like the Rain and Let Me Listen by Tennessee Williams.
I'm the director of The Problem by A.R. Gurney Jr.
And I'll be directing Airborne by Laura Jackman.
I've just kind of jumped into the theater stuff this year, so this is very new for me, but it's terrifying, but it's very exciting at the same time.
It's a two-person show, so I'm man and the other character is woman, and basically we are in this relationship that's been going on for, it seems like, a while, and basically we've just fallen out of love with each other and we're kind of still stuck.
I think we're in a really good spot. Everything is coming together really well, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's really cool to, even just through the audition process, kind of finding my cast, and they kind of had a very similar vision that I had, and kind of seeing what I've been picturing this whole time.
Well, talk to me like the rain. Let me lie here and listen.
Working in Matt and Kayla, they're a lot of fun, and I love coming to practice. It's really exciting. I was in Reaper for a little bit, and then I actually couldn't do the final production because I hurt myself. But so I'm really excited to actually be in the play and see it through to the end this time.
I hope we have a packed house, but I'm really excited to see kind of the audience's reaction to it and see kind of what emotions come from everybody.
Come on back to bed with me.
I want to go away. I want to go away.
The play is a story about a female paratrooper who is undergoing her final test as part of airborne training, which is an unassisted jump. Her parachute malfunctions, so the premise of the play is this conversation between this paratrooper, Private Margaret Jensen, and her commanding officer as she falls to her death.
You're descending to the earth, light as a feather, head first. The play's going great. I feel like we're already really prepared.
It's been a fun experience so far, and I assume it will be super fun in time to come.
I play one of the two men in the play who is not really supposed to be seen as an actual character, but works as a sort of backdrop to kind of set the mood.
I really connect with the play. I really enjoy the play itself, and so I think that makes it easier to direct. Getting to actually see my ideas played out, that's really, really incredible, and it's not something I've really experienced before in theater.
There's just, a lot of tension going on in the play, and I think we really help to kind of bring that out in a unique way.
It's very different, especially considering we have, very few characters and minimal set in this play, but it's been a great experience, and the acting side of it has been very similar.
Yeah, I'm really excited about getting back into it.
Same here. First show in a long time, and definitely got a good group of people to be doing it with.
3! Then, disaster.
I am the father figure in this show. He's just this 70s academic type, and he's playing against, his wife.
She's kind of, 70s housewife, very into politics and kind of things that are going on at around that time though. Preparing for this, I read it about 40 times. I've looked at it from different angles, and then I've had just so much discussion with my directing professor, who's my mentor, and she's just helped me so much understand it on a different level.
I see. And so he's the father of that?
No.
No! It's a little bit less pressure than having to go through a whole show. It's just the 20-minute short stint of acting.
There's something really interesting about one act, and that because you have less time, they have to be kind of more complete and a little bit simpler in order to reach it concluding in a smaller amount of time. So it's always really interesting to try and develop this character over a shorter amount of time and still connect with the audience.
Sit down, I have a tale to tell-o.
This is my first time directing anything. Most of my work has been with student directors, so it's actually pretty similar. It's incredibly challenging. It's hard having to plan a day for 2 actors and having to plan an entire show, and you have to know the backstory for every character and you have to understand every line. When it's a student, it's more interesting because it's more your peers, so you kind of connect with them on a more personal level as well as a professional level, which is really interesting.
It's all acting. It's all fun.
I think the most rewarding experience is going to be opening night, so I'm just looking forward to that.
So we have a problem there, don't we?
Yes, we really do.